When you go there, the holy land, and you feel it all. Like I could feel this energy, and I was like,
Are you taking the piss?
and I was like,
I don't know with you, Dave. Are you taking the piss? The shit you do. Oh man, we're gonna get slated for this one.
We're going to hell.
Right, welcome guys to Would You Rather. It is what it is. I'm here with H and the lovable Dave. Are you lovable?
yes,
Do people love you?
yes, I think so.
Or are you like Marmite? You're not actually.
Well, a lot of people have said that. You know, I was working with one guy, and he lost his tether with me a few times. But he used to always say, like, people either love or hate you. He said, when I first met you, he said you were like, I didn't know what I had to take you.
Same as me.
Yeah, he was like, and then he warmed to me eventually. But he was like, you're so in people's faces, like you can't not but like you.
Yeah.
But at first, it's quite annoying. It is annoying. I know I'm annoying.
When you first worked for me,
Yeah.
you come to blows a few times.
Yeah.
I'm surprised actually how I was that we never actually come to blows. I think it was so because you're so fucking good at your job. You're such a good repo agent.
Yeah.
You're so determined. If I sent you out, you'd go out and you'd stay out all night with us.
Yeah.
I think
Hungry for it.
Yeah, but you was just money.
But I was young as well.
It's money.
Yeah.
You was just money mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep working.
Yeah.
How much do I get if I get that car? How much? I'm just gonna keep work. I'm gonna keep work. And you just used to add it up.
Yeah.
Here's your bill, Sean.
Yeah.
I mean,
remember,
here's your bill.
Yeah.
You
You used to say to me, you used to say, like, I look at you, and you were like I was 10 years ago. You know, you were like,
yeah, I was.
you know, and you used to say, you know, but yeah.
But I ended up going off a scale, going to prison, doing
Yeah.
more bad shit, and you went. You's probably a good break, actually.
Yeah.
Good job I didn't take you with me.
Yeah.
You've got a good life as well now, haven't you?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Both have.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so let's have a shot.
Eyeball Paul.
Eyeball Pete in it.
Is it?
Is that on the Kevin and Perry?
Yeah.
That might be Eyeball Paul, Eyeball Pete.
Yeah. Yeah. Next one's going in the eye socket. Straight out. Have you ever done that? Vodka.
No.
Did it in a club once. Oh, I was thinking I was the big man. I got this whiskey, and I was like giving it large. Like some like Spain or somewhere like that.
Birds, showing off the birds
everywhere. Yeah. And the thing was, I was like young at the time, and until you get into the conversation of like who you are, what you are, and all that, like you got to be that. You got to sort of. And I wasn't good looking enough, you know. Although I've got
You're a
hair.
good looking guy, Dave.
It's the hair, you know. But anyway, so I banged one of them in, thinking I was the man, but. Like left it up, obviously thinking that my eye was going to drink it, but you ain't going to drink it, is it? So you know, you pull it down, and like your eyes like out here, and you're like
You've got
blind,
all down your face.
blind. It's all down your face. It cripples.
Are you
your
supposed
mouth.
to do it with whiskey? I thought it was vodka.
I thought it was vodka.
Yeah, it was whiskey, vodka. I did it with.
Oh, sorry, I thought
Yeah,
you said whiskey.
Either that or tequila, and it was boom straight in.
Did you ever do that thing in the Navy where you had a pint glass and you smashed it over your head?
No, why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you? It used to be like the trick. I don't know if it was just like a Navy thing, but you'd have your pint glass, and I've actually got a scar here, which you probably
Because you went for the forehead, boom.
No, you do it all the time. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see a scar here? Very old one. There's a very old one across here, and so what you do is you would drink your pint, hold it at the bottom, just smash it over your head.
How the fuck is that a party trick?
Just do it all the time. Like you go in a bar and a load of sailors and the barman's giving you shit or something. You go, right, let's go. And there'd be like about 10 of you, all glass all over the place. And you just walk out.
It's one thing chucking plates behind you, but fucking glassing yourself.
Why would you chuck a plate at the bar? Well, hang on a minute. Why would you why would you be chucking plates? So you just go out to a bar, I just got some plates. So it was a glass. And all you do, you smash it over your head. And then one time I was in, two times I've been called out. One time I was in I was at HMS Yeovilton. They would come off for ships. And they thought I was skits at this Yeovilton anyway. I just couldn't fit in because I was with waffus. Went fucking useless. I used to hate waffus. And I was in the bar. And I was telling all these wafoos who weren't proper sailors. I'm like, because I was like, did you ever do it? And they're like, no. But they guess what? No. Smash in the bar. And that's where I cut. That's where I done the cut. And then my name went from Jesse James to Psycho.
Psycho.
Yeah.
And I was trying to convince all these people. And I'm still there talking to them. And they go, you cut your head? And I went, yeah, sometimes you get out. And then they go, mate, your head's bleeding. And I went, yeah, but it's only like that. And they go, Jesse, you've glassed yourself. I went, no, it happens. And I'm there, still standing at a bar talking, just patching my head up, still drinking. And like, I can't remember what they were called, like the stewards, no, the people behind the bar. They were they Navy? No, NAFI. Was it NAFI or something? Yeah. Or something like that. Yeah. They said, oh, they just took me out. I said, you can't do that in here.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. Like that. Can't do that in here. And then I was with another bloke in Seaton in Devon. And I can't really remember who it was. And we're in the Grove. And I took him home, or just for a jolly. And it was boring in this place. So we're there telling my mates back home that we can do this. And they're going, no, you can't. And no, this is what me and my mate do. We do it on the ship. And they went, what do you mean? I said, oh, yeah. Drunk fun. And they're all looking at us. And I'm like, yeah, it's normal. So we have another pint. And in the end, I remember the doorman coming over. And we used to fight the doorman there all the time. And they went, we're not going to throw you out. Because it was a small seaside town. They know you're going to kick off. And they went, but can you just stop smashing glasses over your head? They said, we didn't think it was real until we looked at CCTV. You're literally glassing yourself, smashing the glass. I was like, yeah, it's a trick. We don't care what it is, but there's just glass everywhere. Can you just stop doing it?
Yeah.
But you never done that?
No,
it's a wicked trick. You should just see the barman's eyes. Especially especially when the barman's giving you shit and you're there could be like 30 of you in there and the barman's giving you shit and you think, hang on a minute, mate, you are earning so much money. We've been at sea for 3 months. Or we're down in pints and they're still giving you shit or serving you warm beer. And you're just like, you don't get one of those big chunky ones, that'd probably kill you. It'd be like a thin one. She's just like,
cha-ching.
Yeah, and they'd be like, lads, you're getting a bit rowdy. You want to see fucking rowdy? And there'd be like 30 bloods just cover glass.
That's one of the best party tricks I saw is one of the guys. We were out drinking the one day, and he goes, it was well known like around some of the older guys and all that. But me being new to the unit, I was like, this guy was like the ugliest guy you've ever seen as well. He's like, we used to call him Smeagol. Yeah,
Smeagol, Rats.
But he was like Smeagol. Yeah, he was this small, hunched over. He was like, face like Gollum. He was just like face like this. He was literally the ugliest bloke ever, all tatted up. And I ended up, on this team with him, and we're out drinking, and he goes, right, time for the party trick. And I was thinking, what is this?
But Johnny over the head.
Yeah.
Blow up. Yeah, we've all done that.
It's going to be something like that. No, he slops his cock out. And he's big as well. Like, it's not even hard. It's like, and he's got these 2 massive rings. And he's a bit of the funny thing is, he's a Lord of the Rings fan as well, because he's got like the ring, the wedding ring and all that. And
so he had the old Prince Albert.
Yeah, and he got the Prince Albert, but he looks like Gollum as well. But anyway, he got these 2 massive rings. And everybody then starts, oh, my precious, and all this, and all this kind of... Anyway, he gets this bungee cord, right? And he puts it around this massive fire extinguisher. And he stands up on these 2 tables, and he's swinging this heavy fire extinguisher from his cock. And he's getting this swing on it. And it's like the pirate ship at Alton Towers, you know what I mean? It's going up and down like this. And I'm thinking, I'm watching this, and I'm like, he's going to rip his whole cock off. And the fire extinguisher, because he's pissed. Everybody's
pissed. Was he circumcised or?
No, he's got his hat on and everything like that. And this thing.
So how does that work then? Because obviously, does it go through like your cock?
It's through the actual cock.
So it's not through your skin or anything. It's through the bell. Yeah, I didn't know.
Through the bell. But literally, it's swinging up and down, and I was like, oh my life, it's going to pull his cock up. And I tell you what, he's done it a long time, but he's obviously growing his cock all the time he's doing this. He's pulling on it. And everybody this is a normal pub as well. It's not, and all the civvies are around, and they're all like, what's this guy doing? And we're all laughing and cheering, and luckily he didn't rip his cock off. I don't know whether he's been able to maintain.
Is it a big fire extinguisher?
Yeah, it was like 15 kilo, whatever it was, massive fire extinguisher. And then like I then ended up on like this other team going around the country, like display and all that kind of stuff, and like literally like we'd go into a bar and like he'd piss out of three holes. Because his bell end, got these rings in it. So he'd take his rings out and he'd piss out of 3 holes. So his other party trick is he could stand back from the urinals and hit 3 of them. Which I tell you what, it's fucking intimidating when you walk in, like the bloke's walking in, like what the fuck is this? What this guy got?
It's just standard. Unless you join the services, you don't understand.
Yeah.
The mentality.
Yeah.
You're just grown up kids.
Yeah.
And people turn around and go, was it bad doing this? Was it bad doing it? You just think kids, you just to another level. Yeah. And we haven't even picked a card.
I noticed that.
Come on, Dave, pick a card.
I'm going to go for number 5 because 5's my lucky.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Right, would you rather put a raccoon down your pants and smack it with a pan, or finger fuck an O.A.P who stinks of piss?
A raccoon down your pants or finger fucking?
So we're in America. We're up in the Rockies.
Okay.
You're in a campsite.
Oh, raccoons kind of big.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Yeah, they can be. Yeah, like.
So we're all round and we're all having dares. It's raccoons come friendly as fuck.
Yeah.
Raccoons, nice, comes over, does its little, like looking at everyone for food. He's used to a little few tourists coming through. He's still wild as mad, and you're like, so we're all having a bet. So you're answering first. So we turn around to H, go on, put some food down there and see if he goes down. So first of all, you put a bit of food on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And he nibbles it. And we're like, come on, put it down your pants. And as soon as he gets his head down and everything, you've got some joggers on.
Clubbing.
Yeah, you quickly put it up and then Dave or me smack it as hard as you can right by your genitals.
Ooh.
Really?
I don't know whether I can hurt an animal, because I've found God now. I've been to Jerusalem and done all that. I recently went to Jerusalem.
For the job you do?
Yeah, went to Jerusalem, I went into the Holy Sepulchre and all that.
How long ago was that?
A few weeks back. Yeah. Nice. Walking around. And I tell you what, they love David. They love the name David, King David, Star of David and all that.
Are you serious? You're taking the piss?
No. Honestly, I've been there, yeah. And I've got this ring now. I've got this. I didn't wear it today. I was gonna put it on, but I got myself a ring with a cross on and all that. I love all that now.
So what are you like? What religion now?
No, Christian, still Christian. But I think when you go there, the Holy Land, and you feel it all, like I could feel this energy, and I was like,
"Are you taking the piss?"
No. And I was like,
"I don't know with you, Dave. Are you taking the piss? With shit you do."
No, I felt all this energy, and I was like, so and I took these crosses and that, and I blessed them in basically the resting place of Jesus and all that. I went into the tomb and all that, put them out, and you know what? Because I'm not really a religious man, like I didn't know what to do, because I've been to church, like as everybody has, funerals and weddings and baptizing and all that. So I was just watching what everyone else does. So I was doing all this and and that, and I just went with the flow, went down, put my crosses out, did all that. Blessed them, brought them back, give them out as gifts for Christmas and whatnot.
But did you actually feel God there?
Well, I felt something. I felt some sort of, some sort of like.
So now you believe in God. Did you believe in God before you did that?
I don't know whether I believe. Well, I don't know whether I believe in it, but I believe in something.
But did you go on a spiritual journey to what actually made you go there? Was you on exercise?
Just work, yeah. Yeah, I was just there with work, and then I just thought look, it was just a bonus just to be able to go and do it.
Go off. Was you on your own? So it was your own experience.
Yeah, it was just like living there.
And then you found God.
Yeah.
Well, you found a spirit. I said, was your missus religious?
No, not really. No.
You've been married a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
Did she just go, you dick?
Well, I came back and she saw all this stuff, and I've got the statue of Mary now and all this. And
what did she say? Because women do stuff like that, don't you? You go and do stuff, and you walk in. And you got like a big announcement or something, and they just go,
"What's going on?"
You dick.
Yeah.
Well, they just laugh, don't they?
Yeah.
They just laugh.
Yeah.
I did something the other day, like it was a big thing, and I walked in. I spoke to my missus, and I went, "No." And she just went, I thought,
I think my missus expects it with me because I get these things in my head, these like impulse ideas, and I do stuff, and a lot of them are like fads, you know, they'll sort of go along. But like this is
like wanking in public.
Yeah.
Got rid of that now, like.
I don't do that. But yeah, I mean, this is one thing, like with God. But I mean, there's been other times, you know, where like she's come home, and I remember, you know, we had this Range Rover once, and I needed to dig these holes, and I was like, right. So I sold the Range Rover and I bought a JCB digger.
Yeah.
So anyway, she comes back from work.
I've actually seen that JCB digger.
Yeah. And she comes back from work and she was like, "Where's my car?" And I was like, and I was in the digger at this point. It's huge. It was, you know, 8-ton digger, and I'm digging
Mantle,
away.
innit? And
I was digging away, and she was like, "What are you?" I said, "I'm digging out for the garage and the footings, and I'm doing this and that." But like literally 30 seconds before she came back, I went through the power cable. Main power cable to the house. So not only have I got to explain that I've sold a car, there's no power in the house, and that I've fucked the whole thing up, but literally she's pissed about the car. Naturally I was like, well, the Range Rover isn't going to dig holes, is it? I said, this digs holes. I said, we've got a lot of building work to do. And she was like, right, walks in the house, comes out fuming. She was like, power's off inside. I says, yeah. I says, I didn't have a banksman. I said, I've gone through the cable. She's like, oh God. Anyway, so she sorts everything, my missus. I mean, you've met her, you know what she's like. She's on the phone, gets the power company, they come out, she's smoothing them over, giving them bacon sandwiches, cups of tea, things like that, right? Next thing you know, they're like, oh, you have to pay for this because it's like your fault. Anyway, missus like that, sharp as a blade. She's like that. Well, it was that workman that we hired, that Polish guy came in, and he's done a runner now. So, we never knew it was to depth. And this guy was like, oh, right. So anyway, he basically fluffed it, put the tape at a different height, you know, the warning tape. Yeah. Never had to pay. So she saved me. How much was it? Oh, it was going to be like 600 quid, I think. But she saved me. And then I went through it again about 3 weeks later. So we had to think of another story. But literally,
Did you get it free again?
No.
Same guys.
Same guys came out. Yeah,
was it the same guys or not?
Same bacon sandwich, same cup of tea, same spiel.
No, couldn't get away from it.
Didn't work. And she weren't there to save me anyway. She was at work.
I bet you just went, I'll fuck around.
Do you know what? I'll pay that because she's already given me a warning, the gypsies, about it.
Did she know about it though or not?
Yeah, she knows about it now, yeah.
But did she know about it the second time?
Oh, yeah, she knew afterwards when she'd come back and all that, yeah, because all the clocks were reset and everything. She was like, oh, you know, what, have you been through the power cable again? In fact, she's done me one of these caricature pictures, you know, and it's basically me on a digger with the cables all everywhere.
Fair enough.
Pretty renowned for doing that. But yeah, I'm always doing off the tangent, sort of crazy, wild bits.
So now you found God.
Now I found God, yeah.
Fair enough.
So I don't think animal cruelty is in with that. You know, I don't know whether I can, but I'm not. I mean, what are we talking about when we're saying hit him over the head? This raccoon.
Oh no, it doesn't. Just says put a raccoon down your pants and smack it with a pan. So really, it's you're just antagonising it. You're not killing it.
No. So you're not going to get that much.
No. So it's in H's pants, and we're like, fucking, let's stitch him up. Let's do H up. So H is like going, oh look, he's eating off my cock. Like we're like, this.
Bang.
Boom. So we're laughing. H has now got a raccoon trying to rip through his cock, and we're just like in laughter.
Have you seen that YouTube clip of that raccoon that comes up on? It's on somebody's doorbell.
No.
They're in the States. Comes up. Basically, it's after the kid. Woman runs out. Motherly instinct grabs the kid, and this raccoon's like, I don't know, they get rabies or whatever, or they get some sort of crazy. So shoves the kid in, and then this raccoon's literally on her foot, just trying to gnaw away at her ankle and all that. She lifts it up by the tail, swings it round, and then launches it across the garden. I mean, they're pretty savage. Like, you know, if they go down your pants,
it's game over.
Yeah, it's game over. They're going to gnaw away on that, especially if they're getting beaten with a saucepan, aren't they?
Yeah, but it'd be funny. Like, yeah, but it's funny because we're like, it's an H.
Yeah, because if he's us doing it to him.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? It's just a prank.
Oh, it's set the scene. So what? We're on a campfire, are we?
Yeah, we're in the Rockies. All of us gone on a jolly.
All right.
Yeah.
We decided we're going to live life, reminisce old times. Raccoon comes up.
Pull up a sandbag. Round the fire, not in the jungle though.
No, not in the jungle. So we're all like round the campfire. We're having a laugh. Little raccoon comes out. We've got marshmallows. It's loving it. Raccoon's our best mate.
And they've got like little hands, like fingers, proper little hands.
And it's got that little mask on. Right, and we're laughing.
Yeah.
We're like, and I'm like, hey, get the camera, Dave, get the camera out.
And we name him.
So we're like, what's his name?
Ronald
the raccoon.
Ronald and Harold round the campfire. and we start singing a song.
Ronald and
I get the banjo out.
Yeah.
Anytime
and it starts dancing.
Yeah.
And it starts like dancing. Like,
Yeah.
like, it's loving it.
Anytime by the fire.
It's the best time it's ever had in its life, and it really likes H. So like now it's like.
Yeah, and H comes in with the deep bass. Come on. Anytime by the fire.
So, this goes down your pants. But, okay, so we've set the scene for the raccoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
The finger fucking O.A.P stinks of piss. So, you've gone to visit your nan.
I've probably done that anyway.
Yeah. Have you done, what's the oldest woman you've ever done?
Well, I'd say the funniest.
Wow! Oh man, you can always tell with Dave. So who's the oldest? No, not the funniest. The oldest.
No, this is the happens to be the oldest, but the funniest as well. So anyway, we're in Newcastle.
Yeah.
All the lads are there. We got the Sunderland Air show on, so we're all up there for that and doing that. And we go out on the lash, and we end up in Flares pretty early on in the night. Yeah. In fact, it's probably like second or third bar, right? Yeah. So we're in Flares. And grab a granny night in it.
Yeah, grab a granny night.
Yeah, everybody's reminiscing the old time and all that. And there's people shuffling away on the dance floor. And it's,
do shuffle.
Yeah, and you're like that. And you're giving it large. And I was like, am I going to go ugly early? Or am I going to go down to the key and sort of have a look what's down there? And I saw this, and I'd had a bit, and I saw this woman from across the dance floor, and she was doing like this dance. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to have a chat to her. So I went on and had a bit of a dance. And I can't really remember anything sticking out that there was an issue. But there clearly was an issue, because after a certain time, I was like, do you want to... And we were all in like the hotel.
Yeah.
So I was like, and it was close. I was like, do you want to come back to the hotel? And she was like, yeah. Anyway, so we go off there and get in the hotel room, and I'm banging away. Next thing you know, leg comes off in my arm. So I'm fucking away. And this leg's up here. She's got a prosthetic leg, but it isn't other days where it's all mechanical and all that. It's like a rigid leg. So how she managed to walk, and I don't even remember how. Like she'd even got away with it without me spot. So I've got this leg up here, and I'm banging away. And as I look at her, I'm like, fucking hell, you're quite old as well. Like she was like, yeah, she was old. She was like well into her 50s, if not 60s, right?
That's not too old. I thought you were going to say 70.
Prosthetic leg.
It's a gilf.
I'm banging away. And I was just like, in the end,
I always say it's 50s. She's more like 60s, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave always tries to like
tone it down a bit.
Late 60s.
Yeah.
It's 50s, 60s. Okay.
I'm like in my early 20s here, if not like late teens. I'm like 19 at this time. So anyway, I do the job and like give her a leg back. And I was like, oh, that was good. And she was like, yeah. She's like, I'm screwed. I'm like, I'm screwed now.
Yeah.
No, she's like, I'm done now. So off she went. And I was like, fuck. So I quickly went out, met up with the lads down the thing. And I says, lads. And they went, fucking hell, you grabbed that granny earlier and all that. I was like, yeah. And they were like, and she'd only got one leg. I says, how did you know? And they're like, well, we could tell. I was like, I was so pissed I didn't even know. Like, no, at all. But yeah, so I've probably already done this.
Did you give a good finger in?
Yeah, I'd have done all that.
So, think fucking old AP stinks of piss. So, go and see your nan. You've gone in. There's a good looking granny sitting in the corner. And she's like, young man.
Hello, young man.
Yeah, she goes, oh, can you just give me a hand to my room?
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, okay. And as you're walking, like old people used to, she's putting money in your hand. And then when they don't want people to see it, you just go see your nan when you're young. And they put like a £1 note in your hand. Yeah. She's put a £5 in your hand. And she's like,
and the Werther's original.
Yeah, she's like, put a £5 in your hand, and she's like, And you're thinking...
A little boilie in there as well, that's it.
And then you're in the room and she's like going, oh, look out. And you've had a look and it's a bit like that in between the things. She was a good looking woman in her day.
Yeah.
And she's like going, oh, I miss, you know, having a bit of a play with someone.
Bit of how's your father.
Yeah, a bit of how's your father.
Yeah.
And you're starting, she's telling like the backstory and she's like saying like, she you know, she's tried to go to escorts, but they won't let them in.
Yeah.
And she's just like going, look, you know, we just fucking, yeah.
With your fingers.
Just a finger blast me. Like, so, but she stinks of piss, bless her.
Yeah.
Bless her, she stinks of piss. And you're looking at her and you're thinking, it's probably going to be the last time.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. She wants it. And like, you've got time. Because your nan's fell asleep. Yeah. You go to see your nan and you got time.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to like shag her. So it's either would you rather put a raccoon down your pants, and it's vice versa. So we're all by the campfire. So you'd be putting the raccoon down your pants, and when we hit it.
What's the raccoon's name?
Ronald. So you're going to answer the question first. So you're on a campfire, all on a trip.
All right.
We're in the Rockies.
Yeah.
Raccoon down your pants. You're just having a laugh. You're like, look, lads, look, I can make him go to my snake. And you're like this. You're putting fingers, and you're like, yeah, get me some film. And you're like, where this raccoons, and you're laughing like, but you don't know like, I'll go behind you. I'll pull your bottoms up over the raccoon, and Dave's waiting. We've already got the camera set up on the rocks. Yeah. And Dave's hits it, and you're just running around this raccoon. No, this raccoon's been dancing.
Yeah, he's been out, mate.
Yeah, he's been banjo the raccoon. He's been dancing. Old Ronald.
Okay.
So you wouldn't know any difference. So would you rather Dave hit you with a pan, or would you rather be in the O.A.P. finger blasting?
Finger blast the O.A.P.
Would you like that though?
Better than fucking getting.
Hang on, forget the raccoon. Forget Ronald. Would you actually like to finger blast an O.A.P. Just see what it's like?
Depends how much of an O.A.P. they are.
I think you'd have to get lube, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I think they'd be a bit dry.
probably.
How old are we talking?
Unless you use some of the piss to lube
90?
it.
Yeah, 90. If you're going to do it, it's got to be 90.
Yeah, it's got to be 90.
I'll give it a go.
100's a bit too much.
Yeah, just in case you broke a hip. For giving it a good blast. When you're proper getting your finger in there, like, and as soon as you lift your fingers up to try and hit the G-spot, because it's just there, isn't it?
Yeah.
On a woman, if you put your finger in and lift it up a little bit, the spot's just there. So if you try and do that and come on, you could probably pop a hip out.
Or two.
So
pull
like
the whole pelvis
90, so like, no, it's 90. So you'd rather finger blast an old O.A.P.
Yeah.
Take the fiver in the Werther's original.
And the boy there, yeah.
Pardon?
And the board sweet.
Yeah, ball's sweet. Yeah.
The word
do it
is
while you're
sold
eating
it.
it.
Yeah.
Try spending your fiver on Wish. With your other hand.
Yeah. I'm with H as well, because since I found God, I don't want to go hitting animals and all that. You know, or having them hurt. And I don't. Also, that thing's gonna bite your cock. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be livid. So you're gonna do damage to your cock.
Well.
And little sharp teeth on Ronald. You're gonna be pissed.
Well, would I rather put a raccoon down my pants and smack it with a pan, or finger fuck an O.A.P. stinks of piss? I don't.
You're Daredevil. I think you should.
Yeah, I think if you was filming it, I wouldn't. I think I'm going to go for the raccoon.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, because I like living on the edge, and I think I'd probably try, and especially if you're filming it.
Yeah.
Because like you could end up on like all the talk shows.
Yeah.
And I could just sit there all innocent going, could get like about 50 million views. And I could sit there all innocent going, you know, I didn't really know what was happening. Me and Ronald was dancing by the fire. And then you two would be the outcasts. Yeah. You two would be the ones where you've hit it with a pan. Yeah. And like you two would be the bad ones. And I'd be going, yeah, I was trying to get it out. And then when you see me falling down the rocks and falling down into the valley, he was still in there and all.
And surgery's good these days. I mean, they could even probably add a bit more.
Yeah, but imagine how much sponsorship deal you'd be. Imagine who would sponsor you for having a raccoon down your pants. Especially if you're getting 50 million views.
Like Calvin Klein.
Don't forget the stitches. You'd
Calvin Klein?
Stitches too.
Yeah, but it's smaller though, would it? Imagine the birds are going, can I see it?
Yeah.
If you're in a bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to see the stitches?
Scar.
That'd be a line in a bar, wouldn't it? Do you want to see the scar?
Yeah.
In my raccoon hat. I killed it, little bastard.
Ronald's tail down the back.
Ronald, yeah. Oh, he died on the fall. No, so, would you rather put a raccoon down your pants and smack it with a pan, or finger fucking out? Hang on. Let's think of some good advertising. So who would advertise it with a raccoon down your pants sponsorship?
Oddballs.
What's oddballs?
The pants.
Have I got balls? Oh, where you put your balls outside.
Yeah.
No, have you seen that? My missus bought them me for Christmas.
Really?
There's pants with a pouch out the front.
Oh, nice.
It's dead weird. So what you do is you put your balls and your cock. Actually, they have like their own pouch outside there. Fucking terrible.
Well, you'll have to show us though.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, they'd sponsor me. So, which I don't know, a thing called oddballs. Can't remember what they're called. But
The good thing is with them is because it's kept separate as well. He'll either go for one or the other. Probably won't he? He might not go for both. So you'll either have.
No, I'm going to get it sponsored by them afterwards. I probably wouldn't have them at the time, would I? Because then they could go, if you'd been wearing these
Kevlar pants, you'd have never had a raccoon bite your sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll be going, and then I'll go, that's true.
Yeah.
I could come on like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I could just get me scar out and go. And I would buy that. What's that film? I'd buy that for $1. Remember that Robocop was saying? Yeah, I could just go on. I could literally pull my pants down. They'd be like a bit blurred, but you can see something swinging. And then I'd go, I'd buy that for $1. Right, to sight there. Right. So, would you rather put a raccoon down your pants and smack it with a pan, or think of fucking O.A.P, stinks of piss?
Finger blast and O.A.P.
Finger bastard O.A.P.
And I would put a raccoon down my pants. Till next time.
Till next time.